Well, hello. Hey, stay put. We're good. We're good.
Well, it is live after all, so
We don't. Yeah, we don't need to sit. Okay.
I
There's
want to
that.
sit.
I don't. Move it. Move the chair. Thank you. Okay, that was stressful. So, in case you ever want, if you have a thing that you do every day, make sure that you got a complete alignment with your partner when you're doing it. But it doesn't work well sideways. Facebook Live pretty much has a lot to be desired still. So anyway, lost control of this day for sure. What I had started to say was happy May 2nd, and this is about taking control of your day. And when you're hesitant to do things on the 5-second rule side of things, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it, and we're done.
How did that work out for you?
Just now, not real well, because I had you to deal with, right? Okay, yeah. Tomorrow I'll be by myself, I think. Maybe. I'm thinking, yeah. So it's one thing to figure it out, and then it's another thing to get resistance. So
I didn't resist.
yeah, you're not right now either. Yeah. Taking control of your day starts with just basically, being happy, and ultimately that's what makes us all successful, right? So anyway, this is May 2nd, and I think people are starting to chill out, and they're actually getting sick of the shelter at home thing, right? They want to go back to business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That being said, I went over to my mom and Jerry's, and we maintain our distance. But it's interesting, walking the door. She doesn't even know, even though the TV's blasting COVID. She doesn't know about the COVID pandemic, and she wants to come up and hug and kiss. And I said, Mom, I can't do that. So I took her. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but he wants to paint. I want to continue the legacy that my mom, as a painter, as an artist. It's something that her and I always have been connected with, and I think, but kind of an emotional thing. I feel like I took it. I don't know. I just don't feel like I stole it from her or whatever. But Jerry says no way. She's not going to know the difference, and it's hard. It's hard for me. So anyway, that's just my sadness for the day. But I'm maintaining control. It's okay to have emotions, right? Because things still happen, even in spite of this COVID thing. I'm talking to my next door neighbor about how I went to the store and he was frustrated because he wasn't maintaining 6 feet behind somebody and they told him to move. And people are getting a little stir crazy, I think. So it's really important to maintain control, I think, for all of us. For some of us, it's like we're acclimating, we're adapting, we're finding things to do, we're getting used to it. I think by the time you're able to go back to work, you're not going to want to.
Oh, that's right? For sure. I think we just try to, practice our freedom and stuff like that. And everybody knows we have freedom, It's like just be safe, be healthy. Just I don't know. I'm just a little upset about what's been going on because apparently everybody wants to reopen, or most of them.
But you can understand why.
I do understand. Yes, yeah. Correct. But personally, I'd be like, I would rather be broke and be alive than be out. I mean, at this moment, if I have to choose the two. So unfortunately, there's a lot of people that I know, my friends, family that are out there working in the middle of this pandemic, and it's sad and it's scary at the same time.
It is.
But for us that don't need at the moment, we just need to do our part and be understandable too for those. So, just like the governor says, there are no practice your rights, I guess.
Yeah. Shoot.
I don't know. I'm just mumbling because
You're not mumbling. It's just that it's power to the course. It's the reason. Hold on. The reason why I do this, you got to get control of yourself. The only one you can control. You can't control other people's emotions, but you can encourage by influencing them by being cool yourself. Set the example. And it starts from the time you wake up, to make sure and, recognize what you are grateful for. Because we really apparently live in a world where people, after a while, they become divided and they start, going at each other. And that's just it's not a human thing. It's, you need to be human and kind and understanding.
Understanding. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it. I'm just a little upset that I don't get, to go to work, I guess. So I'm just being bitter. So I didn't mean to offend anybody or
Offend anybody?
upset by what I said or the comment that I made. So I apologize.
What comment?
I think it's just,
You didn't make any bad comments. I'm just saying that sometimes people, like all these riots and things like that, they're just so unnecessary. They really are. I don't like what the government's doing. I don't like this control. Yeah, you really only have control over yourself. It could be worse. You could be in a completely dominant, tyrannical country that it is really that way. You'll be killed if you don't follow the rules, kind of thing. So be grateful that you're not living there. And there's even people that watch this from the Mel Robbins group too, that like from Australia and places like that, and they live in similar government structure, I believe. You have some freedoms because mostly everybody that's able to look at social media, I think, is living in a free country. But that's pretty deep. But I come on here to inspire and to be happy and to spread some level of joy and love. That's what it's really all about.
here, sprinkle some.
I know. I think I mentioned yesterday there was a guy that chimed in on the post that we did. It was like the day or two after my birthday. We were talking, and the quote, he didn't like the Wayne Dyer quote that I had on there, which was a Wayne Dyer quote. Okay, it's just icing on the cake, right? It wasn't even intended for the whole gist of the post. He wanted to argue, and he wanted to say, I have the right to argue because we just need to agree to disagree. No, we don't. It's my post. If I don't want to, I didn't come on here to get into a debate, a discussion. I came in here to spread some joy and just to say, hey, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I didn't. If you're happy but you disagree with me, I don't want to know. I don't.
Just be happy, man.
Exactly. If you don't want to, I have the right to turn my head away from that. So I blocked him. He's blocked.
Yeah, but we also welcome all sorts of comments as long as it's not a put down or
It says quite clearly
because we can't make everybody make good comments, but everyone
the rules of that group actually specifically said it was item number 2. We are here to inspire each other, so that's why we do this. So anyway, how are you doing with taking control? I've heard some people say, oh, I wait for your posts. They're awesome. It's like just being ourselves. That's it. Encourage you to be that way too, unless yourself is a monster. I try not to be a monster once in a while, though. I kind of act like a jerk. I don't mean to, but anyway, it's all about intentions. Who's talking to us here? Hey, Lucy. Humanity. Yep. And yes, people are divided. Unfortunately, that's what I said. It's unfortunate that human beings can't just forget about your opinions. Especially when no one's asking. Hi, Susan. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Brian. Hey, Pam. Hey, Renee. Gosh, I feel so special. And Chari, is that right? Hi, Chari. And then Pat. And wow, awesome. Feel honored. Sorry that we got to a rough start here, but don't try doing live landscape because it doesn't work.
It did work.
It kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. So anyway, if we've said anything to make you laugh or feel good, then awesome. I'm happy about that. I'm seeing hearts. Yeah. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Heather. Yeah, so that's awesome. So, want to say anything else?
No.
Yeah. Like I said, have an awesome remainder of your Saturday and your weekend. And
I thought today was Friday. Oh my God.
I know. He's all jacked. Yeah. Yeah. So do something kind for other people, especially yourself. And I'll say one more thing here. Thank you for saying that, Pat. Someone thinks we're uplifting. Hey, want to be, need to be. I think we all do. So, do the same. Spread the love. All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.